Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of RDU's Thursday Talk. So yesterday, Parliament debated a motion on supporting families and in promoting parenthood and marriages. And during that debate, Madam Indrani Raja came hard on an opposition MP who suggested that the government was not serious about the falling fertility rates and that perhaps they should set a target for the falling TFR. Madam Indrani Raja said that you cannot artificially set a target for the fertility rates because you cannot just expect women to just meet a target, So just have a look at the snippet of this debate that went on yesterday.
Let's fix a target of 1.4 within the next decade. Then we are talking. The government is making an effort and a commitment that we must reach there.
So, insofar as he says set a target, can't you just set a target for women to have children just like that? That's really, I don't think that families or mothers will just produce big babies just because you set them a target. Having children is a personal decision, and it's really up to parents to decide if they want to have children.
The government tries to address the problem of the falling fertility rate by throwing money at this problem. But we know that throwing money at the problem does not help it at all. We have tried it over the years, perhaps over the decades, and it has not helped to bring up the falling fertility rates. Just as setting a target for women to have more children does not help, I think throwing money at the problem does the same as well. All these are just boogeymen. And I think the real problem is Singapore is one of the densest countries in the world. And research after research shows that density has got an effect on the falling fertility rate. So I think it is important that we address this problem. And we need to ask important questions towards that. For example, why do HDB flats keep getting smaller and smaller? It's an important question to ask because children do need space to run around, and people who want to have children, they need to think if there is enough space for them to have children so that their children will have a good quality of life. We need to ask important questions. Why do people who are in power or people who have affluence can have this space? For example, maybe they can rent a black and white bungalow and have 2, 3, 4, 5 football fields for their children to run around, whereas most of us who live in HDB flats, why do we have to contend with the constraints of space? The falling fertility rate is a symptom of a much larger problem, and I think this government has got to be honest that we have got bigger problems on our hands. And unless we are honest about this problem that we are facing, then this issue, this national emergency of a falling fertility rate is not going to go away. I think when you stop treating the symptoms but fix the problem, the issue of the falling fertility rates will fix itself. What do you think? Let me know. I am Ravi Philemon, the Secretary General of Red Dot United. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.